Hi, I'm Patty Miller with the Jesus Network, TJN, and we're talking today with Angie Koistra, and she is with the Pregnancy Resource Centers of Central Oregon. There's 4 locations, and we're going to talk to her a little bit, get some information about what they're all about. So, Angie, you want to tell me a little bit about what it is that you do?
Sure. The Pregnancy Resource Centers of Central Oregon are a local nonprofit, and our doors have been open since 1995 to serve the young girls and women in our community that end up facing an unexpected pregnancy. All of our services that we offer to them are free and confidential, and some of those things include free pregnancy tests. We also do limited ultrasounds, and we also have some really great educational programs. And as they go through those programs and classes, they earn points called Learn to Earn, and that will prompt the ability for them to receive free maternity clothes, baby furniture, diapers. We also provide adoption options, and sometimes girls find themselves in a position where they need help with housing and health care, and we are also able to help them with that.
That's amazing. If the fact that you supply all of those needs, I think young people don't realize the cost of all those things that come into play when you're having a child. I mean, you think about perhaps the medical bills, the delivery, going through all of that, but what follows, these children grow so quickly. You could be a newborn, and 2 months later you're in 3-month-old. I mean, it just goes so fast. And it's expensive, and the diapers, and then if women are not breastfeeding, the formula and all of that. So that's amazing that you do that. So you have 4 locations. I see that you have one in Bend, Prineville, Madras, and in Redmond. I wanted to give out the locations of these, if you don't mind. The one in Bend, of course, is 365 Northeast Quimby Avenue. That's suite number 2. The phone number for that would be 541-385-5334. The one in Prineville is located at 399 Northwest. That's Deer Street, Deer. And the number there is 541-447-2420. The one in Madras, that's located at 291 Southeast 7th Street. The phone number to that is 541-475-5338. And then the one in Redmond, that one is located at 565 Northwest Elm Avenue, Suite 101. And the phone number there is 541-504-8919. There's a lot of amazing programs in the community that a lot of people don't know about. Simply getting the name out there is extremely important, but I think name recognition is one thing that you really touched upon, that was something that you're really trying to do. And you'd think from having a business open for 15 years that it would be out there, but it's not something that people need every day. So when young girls perhaps get in a crisis like this and don't know where to turn, and unfortunately some of them don't know how to approach their parents as well. Is that something also that you provide counseling with, on how to talk to their family?
We do. We pretty much will mentor these young ladies through anything they need. Prayer and counseling is a huge part of what we end up doing with these girls. And the beauty of it is we will not only provide answers and support and service through the pregnancy, but we have the privilege of establishing long-term friendships with these girls, and it's such an honor and blessing to see them come back after this experience and introduce us to their new babies, and we get to post pictures, and so it's really a great privilege to not only mentor them through this challenging time, but to know that we are going to be lifelong friends as well.
So Angie, do they also get to meet other mothers so that they can surround themselves with other young mothers and start networking and things like that?
Right. The classes that we offer, they range from getting through a healthy pregnancy, how to manage relationships or stress, and a lot of times those are in a classroom environment where anywhere from 3 to 15 moms will join and go through this class together. So there are other opportunities to make friends as well.
I think it's an amazing program, and we're very blessed to have something like this in the community. Um, So I have another question. My daughter just recently had, well, he's 5 months old now, our first grandson. Um, she read so many books, and she thought there were so many things that she already knew. But when it came time to have the baby, she was faced with the option of whether she wanted a natural childbirth or go to a birthing class and all of that. So that is also something you help. So you get them through each step of the way. Is that correct?
Right. We do have a couple of nurses on staff, and then, of course, we have a doctor that is our medical director who's available to share advice and recommendations. But ultimately, once we confirm that a young lady is pregnant, we do encourage and refer her on to an OB/GYN who will guide her through those processes. And, of course, we can offer up an opinion. But not necessarily medical advice. Most of us are moms, so like I said, we can give our opinion and support her through that. But ultimately, she'll have to make that decision for herself.
So you're a nonprofit organization. Your funding, is it just locally based or government based? How do you go about getting your funding, and how could someone, say, help you and contribute to this program if they wanted to?
Well, the biggest thing for us primarily is prayer support. We do have a very faithful base of financial donors and sponsors, which we are entirely grateful for. And of course, we welcome more people to partner with us. And you can do that by being a monthly donor. You can do a one-time donation by mailing those to any of the addresses that you gave. You can also go online to our website at prcco.org, and there's a little box in the corner that says Donate Now, and you can donate at your discretion, whatever amount works for you. So there's lots of different ways you can come in and volunteer your time. We also have a Walk for Life coming up in May, and that will be an opportunity to go out and raise support and funds for our organization as well.
So there you go. You get to get some walking in there too, and with the weather, I hope you'll do well in that as well. So there you have it. If you want to donate, contribute in any way, whether it's financially or even by bringing by diapers or formula, I'm sure that there's a lot of different ways, volunteering, that you can support these young ladies and women. Just go to prcco.org and check the little box in the corner and fill out the pertinent information. Angie, we really appreciate you sharing this time with us.